I'm sick of lying here all alone and nearly sleepless at night. I'm honest, it's boring. 1,000,000 demons surrounding me, picking a fight. It's toxic. You were the best I ever had, but every second you were screwing me over, and now I'm done with it. I guess that there was no surprise. Deleting you out of my mind. Isn't it iconic?
You're going to love it. I loved it. Chase loved it.
Yeah,
and
they got a lot to say about tonight.
Let's just get into it. Let's just get into it.
Okay.
All right.
So we got Lons here from DePaul University, if we want to be specific. How's everything going today?
Going good. Had a long day, but finally ready to play. So.
Right. So are you saying it's a long day, and that way it's kind of an out for if you do bad tonight?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
There you go. There you go.
School, if things don't go well, it's not my fault.
That's right. That's right. It's never your fault. That's how you improve.
Yeah.
You have to blame every environmental factor you can.
That's right.
And blame jungle.
That's
right.
Right. That's exactly why League of Legends was created. Because listen, it's not your fault you got that 7th death. It's not your fault. I want anybody out here to listen to that. It's always somebody else's fault. Somebody else could have stepped up. Someone else could have done their job.
Damn right.
Yep.
No
You're the only reason. The only reason you're not diamond is because of teammates. Plain and simple.
It. Simple as that.
You can agree with that, right?
Oh, I've had some run-ins. Some people are psycho. Some people suck. But it's never my fault. I should have
never.
Never. It's not your fault because PayPal exists.
That's right.
And if your Master Yi is 1-11 at 17 minutes into the game, that man got PayPal'd.
That's it.
Yeah, the other day I had a 0-13 Lulu. I think someone paid her $1,000 for that one. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Easily.
Now, let me pick your mind for a little bit. Vayne top versus Cho'Gath top. Who should win that matchup? Realistically.
Vayne should win it if she doesn't suck, but most Vayne.
Yep, that's all I need to hear.
Now imagine, right? 14 minutes into the game, the Vayne is 0-9 and has lost both their turrets. That is a game that we played the other day.
That was horrendous.
That sounds horrible.
It was awesome. Incredible.
It was awesome.
It was incredible.
But enough about us.
This
is your first broadcasted game. How you feeling? You excited to be featured on the Rift today?
Yeah, we're excited. Scrims went really well this week. I feel everyone feels really good. Got some new strats to pull out, so I think we're all prepped to go.
Ooh, can I get a little sneak peek? Maybe not exactly what you're doing, but little cryptic hints.
You've been watching G2 recently.
Oh,
okay.
That's about it.
All right.
That's all we're doing.
That sounds good enough to me.
Yeah,
I like that. So Draven bot lane. Jinx is out. She got nerfed.
That's right. 480 unplayable. Can't touch her.
Unplayable. She's so useless now.
Yeah,
she sucks now.
Riot Games balance team, man. They know how to get a champion out of the meta there.
It is true. It is true.
Good.
It's just like Callista. It was like 4, 5, 6 nerfs, and then you're like, you know what? Oh, she only does 90% of her damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was it. That's how they solved it.
Yep.
So a great time, but you're gonna have a great game. I can already tell. Do you have any shout outs? Do you have anything that you want to say to the other team that's gonna be watching this?
I'd say good luck to them too. I want to shout out our support who couldn't be here today. We have a sub, but she's out in the real world doing real world stuff. I don't know what any of that is.
Not a good excuse. Not a good excuse.
That is a real thing?
That's a real thing. But, we appreciate it. Sometimes real world overtakes League. We hate it, but, sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens.
Some things out there, I guess, that are more important. I'm fully committed to the game.
That's right. That's right.
That's it. It doesn't matter. This is your time to shine right here. And then you got to show the world what you're made of.
Yeah.
Definitely. Got to show off.
That's right. That's right. And we can't wait to see you show off. Thank you so much for joining us, Lons. We'll catch you out there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What a cool guy. Listen, I wasn't even in that interview.
No,
I could feel the energy coming off of Lons.
Very good guy. Very good guy.
I was saying the same thing the whole time, man. He just has that energy that's contagious.
He's ready to go. I think Lons is ready to go. So, let's make sure he
I
can
think
get
I'm ready to go into the next interview.
Lons is ready to go, but I want to hear from the other team.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
we'll hear
I
from
want
the
to hear
other
from
team.
the other team.
I think we got another interview ready to go.
My segue.
Producer!
All right, so here we are. Got our next interview here. We got Unleashed from Bloom Gaming. How you doing, Unleashed? How you been?
Yo, guys, I'm good.
That's great to hear. No mishaps today, right?
I don't think so.
That's good.
I hope so.
That's what we like to hear. So you got an intense match coming up, and I mean intense. So what is it? The other team is been practicing. They've been scrimming. Are you ready for tonight?
Yeah, me and my team, we should be pretty ready for tonight. I mean, we already beat them once, so
Yep.
Yeah, but
should be smooth sailing. But no egos, you know.
lightning
we're
can't strike twice in the same place.
That's
Everybody
right.
knows that.
Exactly. But we're ready for today. I think we improved from the last time. So I'm hoping it's gonna be a great match.
We hope
Great.
so.
Oh, I'm.
We
dying
hope so.
to see
I
it.
mean, every game that we've been casting and everything like that has been wild. So I hope it follows the same format. I mean, without leaking too much information, what do you got for us for tonight? You doing anything crazy? Because we've been seeing some crazy bot lanes these days.
I don't know. I guess you guys just have to wait and see. But
Come on, you can't tease us
Oh,
like that.
Come on. A little
Hey.
hint. It doesn't have to be a champion name. It doesn't have to be an ability. Just anything. Give us a little hint. Little taste.
all I can tell you is just these games are gonna be bangers, and that's all I got.
Ooh, okay. All right.
All right, I'll take it.
I'll take that.
I'll take it big time. So we always ask, is there anyone you want to shout out at this point?
Any trash talk you want to get out there?
Any trash talk that you want to say to as well?
Not really. I love our coaching staff. I love the teammates that we have. We're building a great bond, and just hope it keeps going.
Now, are you only loving them because you guys are doing okay and you're winning games?
No.
So
no,
you still love them even if you haven't won a single game?
No, I mean they keep flaming me. They keep trolling me.
Yep.
But that's tough love, right?
Yes,
That's right.
That is. That's what they say.
Yeah,
I believe that's what they say.
And really a beautiful thing that tough love is. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you out there.
Sweet. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
luck tonight.
Guys, I have
Wow.
morphed. Chase has actually gone inside of me.
It's good.
Wait. He has gone into my body. He is part of my soul. We have two
He's been in my
souls.
body as well, but that is unrelated.
Right, we don't need to talk about all that, but
Oh,
we're
shit.
gonna jump right into the game, to the champ select anyway.
Yeah, we got a nice
we're
little
gonna see
champ
what we
select
got
coming.
for the comps. See what you got for you guys. The picks and bands and everything like that. Picks and bands. Here we go. Oh, I see the overlay. It might be having a little bit of an issue. I mean, it's SLS.
all good.
It's SLS.
There we go.
That's all we gotta say. It's SLS. How it goes. Oh, I see a
Little
Kenan.
Keenon.
Listen, that guy is such a little shit in a team fight. He's a shit in lane.
He
Just
he
get rid of
is,
him.
but he's kind of cute.
He's adorable. He is.
He's adorable.
No horses.
No, man, dude. And say there's no horse.
True.
That's all
Of
I got.
course.
Yeah,
That's
it's
very
that
true.
simple.
I mean, they don't want it.
They don't want
blame
it.
them.
They don't want it.
Oh, a Sejuani ban. Okay, so no boars either. No boars allowed. They don't like the boars. They don't like the tusks. No Viger, so they hate the Yordles. I mean, these teams hate. Hey, oh, Vay Marie's back. Wow, she knows my name. That's cool. I hate horses. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
some people
cool,
hate
but like the
horses.
horse girls are a little crazy sometimes.
Mm.
Wait, who is that? Oh, Seraphine. Oh, she's. And then Aurelian Soul. I cannot blame you on the Aurelian Soul,
No.
man. That is a mindless champion. I gotta say.
Yeah, and, some great bands coming out. The Viger band. I haven't seen too many Viger bands, but maybe some scouting. Maybe Viger is just that hidden OP we don't know about. And Milio first
take
pick. That champion is infuriating, man. I hate that.
That's
thing.
why I love to see it in our games because
I
it's such
know.
a pain in the ass to play against. I want to see
know.
what these people do against it. You know what I mean?
Dude, throw a little fucking orb, man, and
It's
then all
like-
of a sudden it pulls you in. Like, what's
It's
that,
too
man?
much. That
and then
shit
it's
is too much.
healing, it's shielding, it's doing everything. Look, what's all that about, man?
J4 is gonna clap that little Milio. I'll tell you.
You think that? Yeah, that's what you think.
It's gonna flag him. Right. Bing. 70 damage, whatever it does.
Yeah,
it's not
flag, and then you drag. You know what you're dragging.
gotta
We know
drag.
what I'm dragging.
Gotta drag. Oh, I drag.
Drag. I drag every day.
I love dragging.
Take a big old drag. But yeah, got the support pick, jungle pick. How are they going to round this one out? Maybe a support pick in response, possibly an AD pick. A lot still on the table, still early in the draft. 5 seconds remaining. They're taking all their time contemplating this pick. It's going to be Rakan. Interesting response to the Emilio.
They got the hotties on Bloom right now. I mean, J4 is a good-looking man. Rakan is just a sex symbol for sure.
And then the Jinx, The Jinx, a pretty good response. A really strong AD carry this patch. She lost 4 AD. Riot pretends that's a nerf, but that is like a smoke screen if I ever
by
saw
18?
one.
Is it by 18 too?
Yes,
Like,
4 AD
God.
at 18.
Oh my God! Don't pick her. Unplayable. The thing is, LCS players actually won't pick her because
No,
of that.
it's crazy
so funny.
because they're
I just
actually
think it's hilarious.
brainwashed. They're actually brainwashed, and they just drink they guzzle the Kool-Aid.
They love
man.
just completely reacting.
Jinx is nerfed. Jinx is
It's too
nerfed. It's a
good.
Draven meta. It's a Draven meta.
I mean, of course, these guys are professionals. I'm a
yes.
clown. I don't know them. They know the whole game. I don't know shit. Please, lock-ins. Oh, yeah.
How are you gonna play Minecraft and spam chat? And if there's anyone that's gonna figure it out, it's gonna be you, Vay Marie. You're gonna figure that out without any difficulty.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, but she will figure it out for sure.
We're gonna figure out that Zach will be the jungle pick. And I'm kind of liking what they're coming up with right now. You got the Zach engage, the Milio, the Jinx, not looking too bad, and the Aphelios response, 2 immobile 80 carries. That is going to be a big thing to look at. Who can get at the immobile carry first and wipe the fight?
I mean, so even just the pick of Jinx into that J4 Rakan lock-in, I feel like already you're kind of playing risky.
No,
Jinx
for sure.
is risky in total anyway, no mobility, but having those guys on the enemy team, it's kind of like, hey, I don't really give a shit what you pick.
I know.
They banned Malphite, though.
Yeah, the Malphite still really strong. Did get some nerfs on the last patch, and we are playing on live. Maybe not as strong, but a lot of people uncomfortable with the Malphite for how strong he was last patch.
He was nasty. I mean, we saw him even last week. He was doing some work. So
A lot of nerfs went into the W, which I thought was the big reason why he was OP. W Max get a lot of flat AD. Oh no, flat armor. It's just the damage, the cleave damage was too much.
It was
and
overloaded.
thank goodness they nerfed it. Oh,
for sure.
the beautiful thing.
Wow, so no Jax, Fiora, or Irelia.
Well,
all such fun top lane champs.
No, for
They
sure.
don't want the fun. They want to get rid of the fun in the top lane. That's how it goes in the top lane. It's a fucking island in the top lane.
And it really
big tanks.
It really makes you
slapping
think,
each other.
what are we going to see top lane? The Ornn definitely still up, definitely a viable pick here. Gonna be really. Probably we'll see a mid lane pick here. Top lane pick tends to be really contested. A lot of. And there it is right now.
Give
The
it to me.
Victor.
Oh.
Victor, a very strong control
He's just the
mage.
best.
He's
You
great.
can pick him into anything.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Anytime, if you can master Victor as a mid laner,
Ah.
you can pick that guy into
One of the
whoever
highest.
you want.
One of the highest skill ceilings of any mid lane champ.
Just
Definitely.
amazing. And he has so much control. He can
Yep.
do so many different things.
No,
Still the
definitely
burst
an
damage,
all-around
too.
well-rounder, and watch them swap and make us look like fools. But no, it's locked in. I don't know what I'm talking about.
He is
And here
locked
it
in,
is
yeah.
with the Ari in response. The assassin, the counter pick to the control mage. If you get the charm off, you have a chance to kill, and the Shen on top. An interesting pick.
Makes
Picking
sense with
that,
the Jinx.
It is a pretty safe blind pick. You got the Jinx option. You have the ult onto the Jinx. Going to be really nice to see, and a lot of peel for the Jinx for sure. The Zac going to be an absolute menace in the front lane. Same with the Shen, and it's going to be absolutely huge. And how do you respond? What is the pick going to be into the Shen? Possibly a caster, something that does a lot of magic damage, not too reliant on their auto attacks. And it's going to be Camille.
Oh,
And
wow.
if Camille finds the engages right, Camille could be a really good pick into Shen for sure. For sure.
Absolutely.
That being said, I think Shen can hold his own. It's going to be a really interesting lane to see how it plays out.
They have 3 diving champs. They want to go the hell.
Their
I mean,
engage
Bloom
is
wants to go in.
absolutely insane.
Yeah.
And then, Aphelios, if he has the purple gun on his ultimate, that's engage on top of it. Get that stun action going. And these teams are just, it's really hard to tell. I am liking what Bloom Gaming is doing. They have that agency to go in, but, on the other side, they have their agency as well. The Zac engage, the Ari engage, the Shen on top of a Zac, on top of an Ari, and maybe just Jinx to be defensive. They have a lot of flexibility. Both these teams are very fluid, very well balanced, and honestly, I don't know who I prefer after this draft.
Right. I mean, it's going to be an interesting one for sure. I think Bloom has a more interesting draft necessarily, not
Sure.
necessarily all meta
Yeah,
picks.
yeah.
You got the Aphelios
It's
going.
more
the Rakan.
dynamic. It's more exciting.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
definitely going to see some crazy stuff from Bloom here, I think. Interesting.
All right. And we're going to be getting right into game in just a second. we're the only people actually working right now, if you can believe that. If only Chase and Abe would get to their stations, we could actually contribute to this broadcast. Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second. Josh is going to put you to bed with a brilliant soliloquy and just the utmost beautiful narration of how we are going to fix the situation.
So if you really think about it, Victor, right? Victor, he's a full metal man. Is he a robot? Is he a cyborg? I don't know. He's got that whole laser going on. He can upgrade these things at will, essentially. Of course, in the game it takes time, but in his lore, who is Victor? Who is he? You see him in the show in Arcane. You see him season 2 coming, by the way, guys. Season 2 on Netflix. I don't know when the fuck it's coming out, but I saw it was confirmed. I don't know what's coming out. I don't know if it has a date, whatever. But he looks pretty cool. You know, he's ready to go. He's clearly mad. You know, he's not mad as in like insane, crazy in the brain. But is it because of his incredible intelligence? Dude, Vaymarie. Oh my God, relax.
All right, we're coming in here. So we're having a slight problem. That's what I'd say. So we're all trying to fix it right now. But that's okay. The other people are also trying to fix it, and we're here right now. So that's all that matters. That's what I would say, right?
Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah, we're not
as you
doing
can
too
see,
bad.
Abe is here. That's Abe over there.
The cameraman.
This is the cameraman for the high majority of our game.
I have a good starting reference for you guys. I think you guys will be surprised.
So he's incredible, right? He'll notice sometimes before fights even happen. He's over there. He's good. He's good. He actually beat our caster Pat in a 1v1 scenario.
Yep.
If anybody saw that video, he was Mundo versus his Fiora.
Yep.
And it was crazy.
Yep.
What are we talking about?
About when you lost
No. There are a lot of extenuating circumstances there. I do not want to be blamed for that. But you know what we got right now? We got a game queuing up.
This
in
is
just
true.
A second.
In a little
We
bit.
figured it
In a
out.
little bit,
We
yeah.
figured it out.
Vaymarie,
I gotta go do my job, guys. It was nice
Vaymarie,
seeing
I
you.
want to say, how are you doing tonight? I hope your night has been excellent so far.
I mean, I don't know if we've ever had a more participating.
I know.
Yeah,
member.
we have Logan
Paul.
213.
Yeah, that
or
was
something
good.
like that.
That was
Logan,
good too.
Logan 213. Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna say that's the name. Was the most active.
And here we are.
Of all time. But here we go. We're getting right into the match right over here. This is going to
Look
be
at that.
something special.
Guys,
Is that?
This
Look
is
how.
special.
Shh.
Vaymarie,
You're
You're gonna scare it.
him away.
You're gonna scare the
I
lizard.
also like to hear that you have been doing great today.
Look how cute.
Oh, that
What
is really good to hear. I was waiting all week to hear that, honestly.
I know it's tough. It's tough when you have a week break and you
I know.
gotta catch up.
And this is the only way you have to communicate with your fan base, you know.
Yeah, it's not easy.
It is not easy.
5-man split right here. Make sure nobody's getting an invade over here. But I'd love to see an invade. You know what I mean?
I know,
We
but-
really don't get to see them anymore.
No, but, you know,
simply because everybody is a 5-man
Both teams,
split.
you know, they just want to like take it easy, take it safe.
Oh my god, can you read that for me?
That says.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. That's
I will
about
give
as
you
good
that.
as I can do on this much sleep.
You texted me. You got 14 hours of sleep. You said I passed out on NyQuil. NyQuil chicken.
That doesn't count as real sleep. That's phantom sleep.
Oh, that is true.
But Chase, we never got to get your opinion. What side are you looking at right here? Who has the advantage? You know, you're seeing the Zach engage. Emilio, you got the Shen on top. You know, counter that, you got the Camille, the J4, the Victor. What do you like in this game? What are you seeing?
It's tough, right? Because J4 has such a great early game pressure,
Yes.
along with the Victor and everything like that. I mean, Victor is ultimate as a whole, can do so much to a team and everything. But I do like the Zach.
Yep.
We see him so much. We see him ganking a ton, which is always great. He has that ability to just gank from within a brush.
Yep.
Really, he can just sneak up on you right there. I also want to thank you for the follow, Ramen Hoodlum. Wow.
I mean, I would steal
somehow I
ramen.
feel like I know Ramen Hoodlum.
I know.
Somehow I feel like I know that. But back to the point, this is going to be a close game, right?
Yes, for sure.
A lot of people are saying, let's go blue team. Let's go. What do you agree with that?
I think it makes sense. Blue team is blue team. You know, blue is cooler than red.
Yeah.
Doesn't blue team just win more games anyways?
Right.
I know.
That's
statistically-
I feel like
Yeah.
we've seen that.
A
I feel like
fact.
we've seen that
Whoa,
even in
whoa.
the SLS.
The person that said "Let's go blue team" is switching sides to "Let's go
Whoa,
red team." How is that even allowed?
whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
That's
What's
an
it?
oopsie.
Oh, and the Zach gang going in on the mid lane. Big damage being taken. Ari getting massive damage. Here comes J4
Victor
with the
taking a
counter gang.
lot of
The
damage
knockup
over here.
coming through. And is it going to be enough? Both sides going to walk away and lick their wounds. Nothing going to be happening. Level 1.
Yeah, Victor
No
taking a lot of damage.
Yeah.
He might have to back at this point, make it a
know.
safe recovery. But it looks like he's going to stay over here to just soak up the XP. He wants the cannon wave.
Still has the flash.
right now.
Has that confidence. The Zach having to blow the flash and that engage. A net gain for Bloom Gaming over DePaul University. And but the repeat gang coming in. J4 is here. The flag and drag is going to hit. The damage
Is
is
it
there.
enough?
Is it going to be
Is
enough?
it
One more
enough?
heart attack will do it. The flash. First blood Victor. And there it is. Bloom Gaming getting the first blood and getting the early advantage in this game.
Yeah, what a great job by J4 to realize the repeat gank over here. Zach started going to Scuttle Crab's side, and J4 said, hey, listen, I can either take the Scuttle Crab, get priority of it, or I can immediately gank again, and that's what he does.
Yep.
For the first blood going over to Victor in the mid lane.
Yeah, and they don't. We've seen multiple times the person that gets first blood can snowball that lead.
60% of the time.
And yet we've seen the counter. The first blood not meaning too much, and a team just gets one good team fight and gets itself back into the game. It says a lot, but it also says so little.
That's a good way to put it.
It is.
You're off
It
the
is.
hook at that point.
It is. I'm off the hook. It made minimal sense. That's all I was looking for. This bot lane match with Aphelios definitely has the edge so far, possibly getting good guns, but it really
Pat,
just.
I want you to remind us.
Yes.
Jinx got nerfed, right?
Yeah, yes, and this is a little PSA to anyone playing ranked out there. Do not pick Jinx. It is a absolute travesty if you think that losing 4 AD at level 18 makes her viable. If you think that 4 AD is, it's not that big of a deal, Riot didn't actually nerf her, blah, 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 you're bad. Do not pick Jinx. She's horrible. She lost 4 AD. It's that simple.
Yep,
It's
I
that
agree.
simple. And
Link
I am
your
not
rank
paid.
in the
I
chat.
am not paid by Riot Games to say that.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
But Josh is.
Yeah, I mean, Jinx, she's always looking good. She's got that rocket.
She does.
That's all I'm
Yeah.
gonna say. 4
I
AD.
do have that
4 AD.
rocket.
Arcane.
Yeah,
Arcane.
Jinx
Oh,
is a little different, and,
uh-oh.
There's a mild inconvenience
Uh-oh.
at
I
this
actually
point.
cannot see the game.
A little
personally.
trade going on over here in
With
the mid
trade,
lane
yep.
where Victor is able
We're back,
to do a
we're
little bit
back.
of damage, but not able to kill the Ori at this point.
We're back in black, and that's what we like.
Men in Black?
I don't know how the song goes, but it's something like that.
No,
Men
the
in
Will,
Black is
the
the mailman.
Will Smith version.
Carlos!
Agent K.
From the nose.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Agent K, dude, that was great. Boom. Yeah. Yeah.
I
You know,
love that scene so
Pretty
much.
much everybody you know who works
Everyone
as a
does.
mailman is an alien. Yeah.
That is true.
It's just the best scene I've ever seen.
Yeah. Ball rock. He and cow. Yeah.
And this bot lane right now, this Aphelios is just not missing CS.
Yeah, he does so well. They're
The
both
game
doing
is actually happening, folks. And I want to focus on this bot lane. Aphelios up 12 CS right
How's
now.
that possible?
I don't know.
The Jinx nerfs are coming through.
That's what I'm seeing.
It looks like Zach is going to be able to get his golem, so I don't know if something is going to happen over here in the bot lane. There's no vision over for red side right now.
Yeah, and Jinx has a pretty decent
Zach
lane
is actually
situation.
make his way over to the Raptor camp,
Yep.
so it doesn't look like anything has happened. Jarvan is also respectively doing his Raptor camp, who has the Scuttle side, so we might see a gank top lane right after Scuttle.
Yeah, we might.
Yeah.
That's definitely a possibility. That is absolutely a possibility.
Still only 1 kill on the board so
I know,
far. Victor able to pick it up.
6 minutes in, you can still call it, pretty early, not too unusual, but, not a lot of blood being shed. Both sides playing very safe. The Shen and Camille matchup, Shen with the upper hand right now, but Camille has a lot of CS to catch up on. And, all lanes pretty much even. A little bit of advantage in mid lane for Bloom, same with the bot lane, but Gold right now up about 1.2. The game's still anyone, but here comes a massive gank by the Zach. The knockup hitting, the damage is huge, and barely not going down as Rakan.
Able to just get
getting
out.
out.
The Rakan movement is something that is just unique to
Infinite.
Rakan.
Infinite.
I mean, this guy can do anything he wants. It looks like it's going to be a dragon setup
Yep.
over here by blue side,
They
which
need
is
something.
incredible. J4
Oh,
knows that
wait
it's going to
a
go down,
second.
but doesn't actually have any
Ari,
vision of what's
looking to
happening.
maybe
right
get
here.
the ward.
Ari
Here
taking a
she's
lot
done.
of
The damage
right
is
here.
huge.
She's
The
done.
damage coming in. The Victor, the J4, the damage is huge. But
Shadow.
here comes the Shadow on top of it.
Oh, boy.
The Zac going to counter gank with that E in. But the damage is just going to be too much. The J4 is going to be going down. Here comes Jinx.
Oh, my God.
Throws the ult, but it's not even needed. Shen picking up that kill. Victor running for his life is exhausted. Going to get under the turret. Going to survive. And that will be the Dragon going over to DePaul University.
So I feel like that makes sense at the end of the day. You know, they end up getting their kills. They had 4 people bot lane. Rakan got out a little lucky. I mean, he has this crazy kit with the movement, but at the end of the day, I mean, they're still 4 guys right there. Shen comes in with the ult. You know, they'll take the Dragon after that.
Yep.
I think they deserve it, honestly.
Who's casting fight? You?
Yeah, I can look at this.
And there's the Dragon.
There's the Dragon right
There
there.
it goes, man. You know, at least this guy smited it. Actually, I don't even think he did. I don't think he needed to, but
No need.
I'll throw back to the Wukong.
No need, yeah.
And the, you know, the Renata Glass
Yes,
steal and the
I know.
Ezreal steal.
That game, I don't even want to remember that game. That game was too wild.
That was wild child right there.
That's a lot
And
from
no,
them.
no need to remember that game because it was just insane. But J4 over here gonna pick apart the Rift Herald right now. Looking to do something for it. Zac over here in the mid lane might not be able to get over to the Rift Herald in time to do anything to steal it. There's no vision whatsoever. So this is a completely blind pick and a very good job by J4 right here to pick this up.
Oh, and we do see Ari coming up here. Oh,
Yep.
she just wants that pink
Yeah,
down.
get that pink. Nothing happening.
And she's like, oh, I don't know what's going on over there. So
J4
gets
grabbing it is a global notification right here.
Oh.
Walking through the brush, does
Big
not
damage.
see the pink ward or doesn't care. So he is walking over to the mid lane. They obviously know he's coming here. I don't know if he saw that pink or not.
Yeah,
You know, that small, that bush is so small. I feel like you walk in as the enemy team, you'll
Yep.
see it for like maybe a couple frames, but
I know.
he
It's
just
tough.
walked right out. I don't think he saw it.
It's tough, but you know what else is tough? This bot lane right now, Aphelios getting a 20
Oh,
CS
Jesus
lead,
Christ.
ballooning, getting absolutely crazy, and maybe those 4 CS nerfs were nothing to laugh about. Maybe the difference between last hitting and not last hitting. This Jinx having a little bit of a difficult time, but that's just going to show the power right now of the Rakan Aphelios lane. Nothing I knew that was powerful before this game, but I guess it is.
I feel like I've never really seen the
I know.
combo before, but it makes sense. I feel like Rakan is such a versatile support.
Yep.
Oh,
It does. A lot going
Shen.
on over
Oh,
the
big
top
damage.
lane.
Oh, but here comes J4.
making his way over onto this thing.
Oh.
And he steals the kill.
Steal-
I want to say, or
Yeah.
should we say saves the life at this point.
Yeah, you know, that is a kill
She was
secure,
gonna
we like to
die
call it.
for sure.
A
Yeah.
kill secure. You know, J4 getting that damage
Oh,
off and the
gives her
Rift
Rift
Herald
too.
on top of it.
Drops the Rift Tail, but Zac is making his way over to the top lane to clear the rest of these minions right here, charging up. He is going
damage is
to
huge.
weapon this
Big
in.
damage.
Camille's
It's gonna be
taking
enough.
a ton of damage, and she goes down right here. While is able to pick up the Rift Herald kill, it's an extra 50 gold over to the Zac right now.
Yeah, I know.
Noticed
Yeah.
the Camille did get the turret
Yeah.
plate,
You know,
gold
yep.
just before she died, so she'll take that. Unfortunately, she
Oh,
died.
but
A
Rakan-
lot of action going over in the bot lane. Does the Milas go down? He does not. He does not. He is safe for the
It's
meantime.
close.
And it almost seems like this is going to be a late game matchup. Aphelios and
Yeah.
Jinx, both very, very strong in the late game.
And there it is,
So
you know,
I'm very excited to see what happens.
The ultimate blown for the Rakan with not too much of a result, you know, trying to see if he has the power to get that kill, but really nothing amounting from it. But Jinx and Millia will be perfectly happy to take that, soak that, and nothing happening. No summoner spells blown. The heal and the exhaust, wait, 2 summoner spells blown, so I can't exactly say 0. But this bot lane right now, Aphelios is absolutely chilling, but here comes Zac to say something about it.
Oh, what's he gonna do here? He wants to take out the
Is he looking
ward.
for it?
He has the pink and the.
Yeah, there's nothing he can do. This is warded out the wazoo.
He'll have to sacrifice the gank to get rid of the vision there. And what's interesting here is, oh boy, the scuttle is a very contested little objective right now. J4 wants the crab.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
He's been having the crabs all day. He
Yeah.
has crabs, from my understanding.
Yes.
But it looks like he has gotten rid of them, which is great for him. That's great.
It is
Yeah.
really
You don't want
fantastic.
crabs.
J4 wanting to get that, but cannot just due to the Melios and the Zac pressure right here. So he just has to back away, go over to his Gromp buff. But there's a lot of action going on top lane. with the Camille Shen over
yeah.
here. Let's see what goes down right here. Camille has her second passive, but not enough to do
You know,
anything.
you say a lot of action, I say not a lot of action.
Yeah,
honestly,
it's top
it
one.
looks
Seemed
like something.
It seemed like a lot was
it
gonna
looks
go
like
on.
something, but
Shen was overextended. Camille didn't capitalize.
Now
on
I
it.
know,
That's what
but
I
you
think.
capitalize on it
Yeah.
now. But canceling
that
out the
W,
auto
man.
attack, absolutely
That
huge.
W.
Trying to get that second Q proc onto the Shen,
Yeah.
but Shen blocks it completely. This matchup right now, very skill-based. Camille has the slight advantage. Every lane, it seems, has a slight advantage. But here comes Zach into the mid lane. The Victor taking a massive amount of damage. Here comes Ari. Dashing in. Victor is almost certainly going to die. Who's it going to go over to? And it will go over to the Zach. Ari having to run away from the Victor damage. That's another kill going over to the side of DePaul University. And this game is close as it can be, but a 2K gold lead still for Bloom Gaming. Down in kills, but making up for it in the CS.
Yeah, a great job by Zach to able to get that gank off, realize that the Victor was overextended at that point, and Ari able to pick up a lot of CS on top of Victor dying, but J4 there to kind of clear the wave, make sure that somebody is getting the XP and the experience right here, but there's only so much he can do. Zach making a lot of movements on the map. He's 2-0-0 right here with the dragon above J4, looking for a second dragon right here. I don't know if there's any way they can contest it. What do you think, Pat? You think they go
I don't
for
know,
this?
man. This is really close. But the J4 is going to go again. And then Jinx is absolutely annihilated. This fight is going absolutely horrible. Aphelios is just free hitting. The Zac taking a ton of damage. Shows the Rakan trying to run away, but that's not going to be enough. Milio will go down. Zac running for his life. That's going to be a free dragon going over to Bloom Gaming. An absolute disaster for DePaul University.
Yeah, not a good time right here, right? They get their first pick off, which is crazy. And then Melios is getting struck by the dragon. He gets that little slow. He can't move. J4 able to pick up the second kill, which is beautiful for him. And then the dragon goes over to the Blue Gaming right here. So this is a little wild. For the first time, Bloom Gaming is actually taking the kill advantage.
I know. And
right
on top of the gold advantage as well, Bloom Gaming is just in the driver's seat right now.
Yeah, they got a lot going on. And if you start to look at this comp, right? This is one of these comps that is almost like an early to mid game comp right here, right? So this is kind of crazy for them. Bloom Gaming needs to start taking advantage. Their Jarvan is 3-1-1. So he needs to start ganking the map a lot more. If Zach has a ton of gank pressure, just with his E, he's able to get over there for such a long distance with his slingshot. So we need to see J4 start playing the map. We need to start seeing Victor go a little bit more aggressive. He has a lead over the Ari.
He definitely has
the lead.
40 CS is nothing to slouch at.
Yeah,
no,
so
sure.
I would love to see Jungle start playing more aggressive with Victor backing him up in the mid lane over here. I want to see a second Rift Herald go over to Bloom Gaming. And there's a lot that Bloom Gaming has that I feel like they're not taking advantage of at the moment.
Yeah, you could say that, but 3K gold lead at 15 minutes is nothing to scoff at. They're in the driver's seat. They realize they can stack dragons, get objectives. They are just in control. A lot of the gold, though, mostly all of it going on the J4, but here comes a lot of damage. J4 looking for the Ari, but the dashes are going to be enough to get her out. 3 men committed and nothing as a result.
Rakan out of the mid lane, and funny because Melios also in the mid lane right now.
But here comes Rakan.
So it's a
the flash
1v1
for nothing?
in the bot.
The flash by the Rakan, an interesting choice, does not get the taunt off. But here comes Zach as it engaged. The damage is going to be absolutely huge. The ult on top that Rakan gets out. But is this going to be the fight they want? Camille picks up the kill. But here it comes. The damage is J4 ult on top of J4 is going to go down. This is not the fight that they want. More damage coming in. Rakan getting away with a sliver of HP. But there it is. Another kill. And are they going to return it again? Here comes Camille. Camille trying to pick up another kill. Zach goes down with the pass. A double kill for the Shed. This fight is absolutely insane. And getting out is the Camille. And I don't even know what the result is. The kills are 6-5. And Bloom Gaming.
Still holding
I don't
that
even
advantage.
know. I don't even know.
Still
Yeah,
holding that kill
loses
advantage.
a couple kills in that fight. But at the same time, man.
The Rift Hilt is up, so I would love to see that as a focal point for what happens next right here, right? Both teams very close to advantage. You do have a 3K gold advantage on Blue Gaming right here, but the kills are actually very close-knit. Camille, a little bit on the low health side. I would like to see a recall right now, but Logan trying to go for the turret, even though the platings are gone, so you're not going to get any gold right here. I don't know if it's worth it in the meantime. I bet I see a back right here, right now. Over here, J4 trying to clear some of his camps, get a little bit of advantage, and we're probably going to see a fight at a Rift Herald coming up pretty soon. That is my guess right now, because that's the only objective left on the map, and blue side starts the Rift Herald. J4 doesn't seem like he is aware of what's going on, looking to gank the mid lane, but not too much happening. Right here, the blue side jungle is able to just take this Rift Herald.
Yeah, so like, I feel like J4 maybe they obviously red team didn't know this was happening. They have that blue team has that ward going down.
Makes their whole way over right here.
But
this is a red side steal right now.
This
is a red side steal.
They walk in and grab it.
That's going to put that 3K gold up to a 4K gold up. A very good Rift Herald steal. So J4 has a lot of power where he wants to drop this Rift. He can either drop it mid lane, which it seems like he's going to do. There is no plating gold. But it looks like mid might drop. Zach going very aggressive in the meantime. Right here, he's doing a lot of stuff. Melios roams over to run the bot lane. Over here, the turret goes down in the mid lane, but there's a lot of action going on. J4 trying to do what he can to survive. He is going to walk right out of it. Aphelios is going to get grabbed by the Zach. Is that enough to go down? The Melios knockup goes back. J4 does what he has to do, and he ends up slaying the Ahri. And this is incredible right now. Melios walking away and Zach walking away, realizing that Ahri goes down. This is crazy.
I mean, that was quite the interesting fight. Red Bloom literally walks in after. I mean, they're just doing the rift. Bloom walks in and says, we kind of want this." And the funny thing is, really, there was no difference in kills. I mean, one kill.
There is no difference in kills.
But
Shen's turret is struggling a lot right now.
And even so, you have that
he is one minion wave push away from going down, but Camille is going for the back. Shen looking for some sort of recall.
Down. They can hear that for sure.
Shen is looking for something at this point. Camille is stuck in the lane, can't get a recall off, has to soak up the XP right here, but the dragon respawns, so this is going to be very productive of who gets what. Red side, a.k.a. Bloom, is starting the dragon, looking like they want to take it at this point. Ahri trying to do what she can to farm the mid lane. Nobody is really around to get this out. Melios over in the base at this point, not able to make it over. Jinx just walking through the jungle.
Yeah,
this is what we look at. And the red team is slaying the dragon. That is a 2-1 dragon lead over here. 7-6 kills. It is a very low-scoring game from what we're used to.
20 minutes in, 13 kills, not really going to be too much. But,
the gold lead is still interesting, I feel like.
Yeah,
right?
Those CS leads are absolutely huge. On the side of Bloom Gaming, they're just out CSing their opponent, out laning, you could almost say. And that is what's getting them into this game. 4K is nearly the gold lead at this point, and that is just an incredible margin to try to overcome.
The big one is Victor and Ahri, and the Aphelios and Jinx. Look at that difference there.
Oh, my God.
The rest of them are pretty much even. I mean, completely.
But that is not where you want your gold disadvantages to be.
Oh, seriously.
Mid and AD, not good.
Arguably worst case.
Definitely.
All right.
Yeah, I honestly don't know how DePaul University gets back into this one. The Camille, an absolute menace.
Oh, my God.
Oh, but here comes the gank. The Zach coming in. The Q is going to land, but here comes the rest of Bloom Gaming. This is not what he wants. And here comes Rakan going in, has the knockup. The damage is huge. Aphelios getting some massive damage. Here comes the teleports. Melios here as well. The damage is huge. And there it is, just barely missing the Everfrost. Everybody gets out alive, and nobody dies for that crazy exchange.
That was a lot spent there, too. I mean, so Ahri used teleport. We see Melio used his flash. I mean, I don't know. I was expecting more from all the stuff that went on there, but I guess it's pretty good for Bloom to be able to get out of that alive. They did respond with their own, their own guys through the river to make sure that they could get out, and it ended up being planned successful. So at this point, what's next for these guys? They're gonna,
at this point, if you're Bloom, you're probably looking to take every objective possible, every dragon on respawn, have complete control over the river, and even into the enemy jungle. You are just in the driver's seat. This Aphelios knows the advantage he has. Same with the Victor. Same with the top limit. Here comes Zach, looking for the engage again. Nothing really to be found. The J4 gets pulled in, but he does not care. There's still
Jinx is doing damage.
He's doing a lot of damage, but J4 gets out. Rakan gets out. Here comes the teleport. Shen is coming to join this fight, or it's actually Victor, and it's going to amount to pretty much nothing. And again, a really decent engage on the side of DePaul University, but not amounting to too much.
That's the thing about the Zac. That E cooldown is so low. He can just jump in from half the map. That guy jumps in as a huge radius for his landing, and you just made Victor pop his TP to back him up. That's a huge cooldown to have down for Bloom and DePaul. They were going to have to contest this
is a
Baron
50-50
now.
Baron. This is a 50-50 Baron. Why?
Oh, God. I don't know if Bloom wants to be a little risky here, show them that they're not afraid, get some mind games going. Zach going right in, makes Victor pop his flash.
Oh my
Too
God!
much going on.
This fight is going absolutely nuts. Rakan gets the knockup. The damage is absolutely huge. Going in, the J4 goes in as well. The damage, bars, health bars falling all over the place. Rakan is going to go down, and this fight is looking pretty decent for DePaul. The damage is huge. Jinx is free hitting. He's free on the back line. Gets one kill, gets another kill. The damage is huge, and that's going to be a clean ace for DePaul Gaming into the Baron. And there it is, triple kill on to Jinx. Look